Welcome to Dead Man Talking. Tonight's story sees the return of one of my personal favourite authors over on Reddit No Sleep, Mr. CarlB1961. As ever, please do let me know what you thought down below in the comments box. Please do like and share. It really does help build the channel and our community further. And why not hashtag TeamFEAR and DMT's Cryptid crew. And so, with that aside, let's get into tonight's story, simply entitled Intruder. Let's get straight into that. I snap awake and look around, disoriented for a moment before gathering my bearings. I'm in bed upstairs, in my house. It is still dark outside. A full moon hangs in the sky, casting a silver glow. And feeling troubled, I look at the digital alarm clock. I see that it's just after 1 in the morning. Something had woke me up. What? A dream? Or perhaps an intuition of danger? While I am still pondering the question, there is a sound downstairs that immediately raises the hairs on my neck and puts me on edge. Footsteps creaking across the floor. Ordinarily, it's a sound I wouldn't spare a second thought to, but I'm supposed to be alone in the house. Jake and Diana are gone for a week on vacation and left me here by myself. They're not supposed to be back for another 4 days. Did they return early? I hold my breath and listen intently, telling myself not to jump to conclusions, not to overreact. It could be a friend or a neighbour stopping by to check in, but who would come at such an inappropriate time in the dead of the night? The footsteps creak across the floor slowly and cautiously, in a manner that suggests an attempt at stealth, an intruder. My heart begins to race. I remember seeing on TV news that lately there had been a rash of burglaries in the area. Getting out of bed, I sneak quietly into the large walk-in closet, gingerly open the door and slip inside, inching the door closed slowly to prevent any creaks. I hide behind the hanging clothes and wait, and I listen. I hear the footsteps moving back and forth throughout the downstairs. An eternity seems to pass in the dark. Then I hear the sound I have been anticipating, the creaking of the risers. They're coming upstairs. The footsteps head down the hallway, stopping systematically at each door on the way. I hear them enter the other rooms one by one and rummage around for a while before moving on. Jake's study, the bathroom, the guest room, until there is only one place left for them to look. The last room at the end of the hall. Jake and Diana's room. This room. I hear the doorknob turning and the door opening. The footsteps enter. The intruder takes their time searching through the room, opening the drawers and the dressers and the nightstand, rifling through their contents. And then they seem to pause, and for a moment there is silence. I wonder if maybe they've gotten what they were looking for and are about to leave. And then the beam of the flashlight is shined on the closet, filling the slots in the louvered door. I cringe back, pressing my back against the rear wall as the footsteps approach in the direction of my hiding place, and I brace myself for the inevitable. The closet door is pulled open. The intruder racks aside the hanging clothes and the hangers rattling on the rod. He is young and thin with hollow cheeks, sunken eyes and unkempt hair, dressed in black and clutching a bulging pillowcase in the hand not holding the flashlight. And for a second, we face each other in silence. And then his initial surprise at discovering me gives way to horror as he takes in my shriveled, desiccated face. Decayed skin stretched tightly to my skull, the few remaining strands of dark hair clinging to my peeling scalp, the empty cavity where my nose once sat, my lipless, grinning mouth, and my sunken, red eyes. He opens his mouth to scream, but before he can utter a sound, I seize him in my thin, skeletal arms and pull him to me, sinking my teeth into his jugular and sucking, draining, feeding. He thrashes against me violently, but despite my frail appearance, I am still quite strong. Soon he weakens and his struggles cease, and he goes limp in my arms. I feel his warm blood coursing through my withered veins, feel my body filling out and becoming whole once more as his life fluid rejuvenates me, reinvigorates me. And even as I heal, I feel his body shriveling, drying out and pulling in on itself. I release the empty husk and sigh, satiated. I smile thinly at what remains of the intruder, and then glance at the full-length mirror on the other side of the room, seeing in its reflection. So much of the old legend is based on pure foolishness. The handsome features of the strong, robust young man I once was and now am again, for a little while at least. In a way, I am grateful for the intruder. He saves me the trouble of having to go out and hunt tomorrow night. I pick up the pillowcase containing Jake and Diana's possessions and carefully return them to their proper places throughout the house, and straightening up the mess he made. In the kitchen, I see he slipped in through the back door, which I neglected to lock after my hunt earlier this evening. And I scold myself for being so careless as to turn the deadbolt. Then I return upstairs, gather up the remains of the intruder, now light as a sack of feathers, and I carry it into the hallway. I lower the attic trapdoor and bring the body up, opening the concealed door to the hidden room that contains my coffin, and place the corpse in the far corner. I look at my coffin with a sense of regret, knowing that in a few days Jake and Diana will return from their vacation, and I will have to retreat to my hiding place above their room. It was only luck that their vacation happened to coincide with my feeding cycle this month. I enjoy having the run of their house while they're away, although it was foolish of me to take a nap in their bedroom. It's not that I have to fear the sunlight. Again, so much superstitious foolishness. But suppose they did come home earlier during the day and discover me lying in their bed, when I am at my weakest and most vulnerable. I guess I just wanted to feel like a mortal once more and enjoy the simple, long-lost pleasure of slumbering in a real bed. I burp suddenly, loudly, 2 in one night, I think, smiling wryly and shaking my head. It's not like me to overeat like that. I'll be lucky if I don't wake up tomorrow night with indigestion. But I only have to do this 4 nights each month, and tonight was the last. I feel well rested from my nap and revitalized from my meal. I still a few hours before sunrise, so I go back downstairs to watch some TV, marveling at the wonders of this technological age as I do so, before I have to go back to sleep. Wow. Certainly another one. Wow. Absolutely incredible idea and a great take on this intruder type of story. Big thank you once again to my good buddy CarlB1961 from over on Reddit, No Sleep. As ever, guys and girls, you know the drill. Please do let me know. Please do let me know what you thought down below in the comments box. Please do like and share. It really does help with the channel and our community further. And why not hashtag TeamFEAR and DMT's Cryptid crew. If you're an aspiring writer or would just like to have a crack at things like myself, then please do get in touch with me at the brand new contact email, which is contactthedeadone@gmail.com. I really look forward to hearing from you. Hope everybody's having a cracking week at school or work, or perhaps you're a long distance driver. Whatever it is that you do, I hope you're enjoying it and getting stuck in. But above all, guys, remember, be safe, not sorry.